Southampton 0, Burnley 1. Sean Dyche secures another fine result amid Everton link. The manager, who seems to deal in miracles, saw his stock go even higher last night as his unsung heroes touch, be it even temporarily, the top six with another gutsy show. Dyche has developed a formula that works, and he's got Burnley to heights they barely dreamed of not so long ago. His inspired substitution in bringing on Sam Vokes late on yesterday brought him another 3 points that will surely have the likes of managerless Everton lining up a move to take him to Goodison. Up until today, Sam Vokes was favourite for that one. But few will bet against Dyche now, if he wants the job, that is. Let's face it, all Burnley's not inconsiderable travelling army were probably bothered about was seeing Dyche still in the dugout, given all the speculation about his future. And you could see why, certainly to start with. Old Gravel Voice has got his modest claret and blues as well drilled, and as hard-working as any you will find in the Premier League right now. By contrast, it looked more like a must-win affair for Southampton, given that they now have to face all the top six between now and the turn of the year. You always wondered where such a win was going to come from as well, seeing as how the best part of half an hour had gone before Nathan Redmond managed a serious pop-up goal, and that ended up in row M. To be fair, Nick Pope had to be at full stretch to keep out a belter from Sofiane Boufal soon afterwards, and the keeper produced similar heroics to defy Redmond. But it still looked as though something special was going to be needed to breach that Burnley back four. They had conceded less goals than Arsenal, Chelsea, and Liverpool above them, and it showed. Saints, with only 9 goals to their name, were getting desperate, so enter Charlie Austin for the relatively anonymous Manolo Gabbiadini to try to rectify the matter. Even Shane Long, who hasn't got a goal in something 27 games, was called upon for firepower. But as Dyche also brought on Ashley Barnes and Vokes as well, still that Burnley wall stood firm. No surprise then that signs of a goal still looked a long way off. Skipper Stephen Davis was only a whisker away, but truth to tell, the need for a magician, never mind a striker, looked the only way that Southampton were going to end a drought that could sink them by the new year, unless they can find someone to pull a rabbit out of the hat. Someone like Vokes, in fact, who did what the home side had failed all afternoon to do, and at a lateness of the hour that was a real sucker punch that as good as floored Saints. To be honest, plucky Burnley had been on the back foot most of the afternoon, but they don't look gift horses in the mouth. Johan Gudmundsson was given far too long on the ball to deliver a cross that is meat and drink to a man like Vokes. The big striker, hot head and shoulders above his marker, and Fraser Forster, virtually unemployed for most of the afternoon, couldn't get anywhere near the header despite a 6-feet-plus stature. It was a heartbreaker in every sense of the word, and the reactions of the two managers ate it all. Dyche and his staff were, as they say, over the moon. Southampton's Mauricio Pellegrino looked as if he's lost a pound and found a penny. Southampton's final throw of the dice was as frantic as it was desperate. But you have to take your hat off to Dyche and co. They stood firm. They got what they deserved as a result. Southampton, Forster 6, Cedric 6, Yashita 6, Van Dijk 6, Bertrand 5, Rameau 6, Davis 7, Tadic 6, Long 75, Boufal 5, Redmond 6, Gabbiadini 5, Austin 65, Burnley, Pope 7, Loton Tarkowski, Me 7, Ward 7, Gudmundsson 7, Defer 6, Cork 6, Brady 6, Hendricks 6, Barnes 65, Wood 5, Vokes 65. Starman, Sam Vokes. Referee, Lee Probert.